Hey guys, here we're at my buddy's place, who's building. It's kind of off the grid. He's going to go with solar power and all that. Right now we're a couple hours north of the city. What's going to be very cool about this, or very unique about this, there's not going to be any drywall. He's gone. Everything in the place is wood. You're going to see live edge everywhere. The floors are all reclaimed elm. And yeah, I think you're just gonna find some really neat things that you would never find in a normal home. So let's go meet Doug. Doug inside? Jimmy! There he is. This is Doug.
What the fuck is that shit? Hey, no, brother.
Hey, brother.
Good to see you, man.
You too. You too. This is my buddy Doug. This is his place. And, like I said, it's going to be, it's pretty unique. He is trying to live off the grid. So you got the solar panels up there, trying to. I'll let Doug walk you around and then explain everything, how it all works. That's pretty cool how the solar panels work.
Well, the whole property is kind of different and unique, even from the start. When you and I were up here looking at it,
When it was just all bush.
Just bush.
Yeah.
Trying to figure out what we were going to do with it. Lots of ideas, so
but a lot of cool things though you've done too, right?
Different. You know what? I haven't built a place for myself in a long time, so starting to do with a little bit of new, unique, products and things like that, like aluminum decks and steel siding, and with the solar system, and you'll see some of the goofy stuff we're doing. No drywall. Not one bit of drywall. So I'm letting my Corten steel rust out here because we're putting it on. You can see some of it on the outside of the building here. So we've used it inside and outside.
Yeah.
There's something a little bit different. You can see some of the soffits, which is all the burnt wood that we did, that Timber Kits came up with. Yeah, so when I first got this property, we walked around, it was pretty heavily bushed. One of the things I wanted to do was, because I have a paraplegic son, was to have everything that was going to be wheelchair accessible. And this property kind of warranted where I could, and at the same time was close to facilities like hospitals, shopping and all that, which is only 15 minutes away. So this is going to be my permanent house. So a lot of blasting we had to do. We took out 85 double axle trucks of stone out of here, and then brought some back. We had to
took too much away.
Yeah. Sorry for the mess, but this is the way it is.
It's a construction site, man.
It's a construction site, yeah. So we're going to put all that rusted. You can see the Corten panels up there. We're going to do that banner along here on the edge of the
deck.
Yeah, on the fascia on the deck too. Yeah, it's got a little different look to it, that's for sure.
And then he's got his garage here. Not really a garage.
It's like a storage for water, toys, things like that, to come right up from the dock up.
Yeah.
Came up with kind of a design that has the basement walkout again, so Kyle can access the property easily, from anywhere in the property, and get right down to the dock. And actually, we have a pontoon boat. You've
already got that kind of done, right? A little roadway.
You see some grading in there. We haven't done the final grading, but there'll be a path here and a fire pit, and then I'm going to re-landscape this whole area in here once we get it done. Tried to leave as many of the trees as we could along the frontage, because I just really believe that it's the kind of look you want to have when you're on the lake looking in. You're not just seeing some clear-cut piece of property. It just doesn't warrant what this, cottage country's all about. So.
Yeah. So while we're standing here, you had to locate.
Yeah.
The location of this to get.
Yeah.
The sun,
so it's goofy, but it's 210 degrees south-southwest, which is the optimum amount, I guess, they say.
Right.
And then this is on a 45-degree angle, which is, because it's fixed on a building, it doesn't swirl around. Because it's fixed on a building, that's like the max that you want to have for the sun. Sun obviously is setting low now, so it's a bit of a challenge. It's something you have to manage. It's not something you just throw on all the lights on all the time and vacuum or whatever. Not that I do a lot of vacuuming.
No, not yet, not yet, not yet, brother.
What do you mean?
So this is Doug's home while he's building. Just in case he wanted to get away, he can drive away.
This is going to be my workshop in here.
Oh, it's nice and warm.
Well, I got a heater. Well, yeah, with the batteries, because they're lithium, they cannot freeze.
Oh, I see.
So
Okay.
I have to have some heat in here when it gets too cold. And then all we did is put in, this is no electrical, it's just a propane heater. And then we just cut some holes in here into the electrical room just to.
So on another subject, is this his bib system?
Yep. Yeah, and it's phenomenal. Like it really, yeah, they did a buried insulation, did an amazing job on this place.
So a bib system is, these aren't bats. So it's all blowing in, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Basically, they put a membrane on. You can see it right here, actually. And then they just punch a hole in it, and they blow the whole thing full of
It
insulation.
seems like it's more dense, right?
Yeah, it is actually. They
So
pack it.
it gives you a better R
Yeah.
value.
Yeah. And then they put the vapor barrier on.
Nice.
So it's gonna be nice and warm in here. Anyway.
For your guests.
For my, not in the storage. So this is my whole system here. It's a 24,000 kilowatt system. So these are all the lithium batteries underneath here. These are the two inverters. I just put a second inverter on because I have produced so much power in the summertime that actually one inverter wouldn't handle the amount of power if I was running all of the systems at one time, like in both heat pumps and so on. Anyway, so inverters, and that's that's it. I mean, it's amazing how this has changed so much even in the last few years.
Oh yeah.
Once the lithium batteries had, over the cell batteries, which would have taken up probably this whole room.
So and then when you're down, you've got a generator running off of propane that you'll use, right?
Yeah, and actually, because it's all automated, the system comes on when it gets down to 10% battery.
Oh, then it kicks in.
It'll kick on and run up to 90%, and then it shuts off. I've got a 20,000 kilowatt generator, so it'll charge up the batteries in about an hour and a half. So that's not bad.
Not bad. I love the siding though, man.
Isn't that
Jesus.
cool?
Like from a distance, it doesn't even look like steel. Love the doors. All right, man.
Oh, let's put some lights on.
This is your place.
We have electricity.
Explain it.
We have electricity. Basically, what I wanted to do is create something, not a big cottage, but something a little bit smaller.
A home. This is your home.
This is my home, yeah.
Right.
And I guess have the opportunity to do everything that I want to do. One is the Corten steel inside, steel roof.
Steel roof, yeah.
And we're going to do some steel around this island.
So is that what the face of this island's going to be?
Yeah, yeah. So we're going to use put the steel underneath, the black steel.
All the stuff that's outside.
Yeah, and so this is all live edge. This is all the hemlock. And then, I don't know, Nicholas is around here somewhere. He built the whole thing for me in place. And so we're actually just going to stain. I'm going to stain it this weekend. Get some Varathane on it.
Nice. And
So
then this is your open commercial
So I
kitchen.
want to do, like, as you know, my family's in the restaurant business and kind of grew up in the restaurant business. So I wanted to do something like a commercial kitchen. No cabinets. Okay, I know it's weird, but because I have a pantry.
Works with the family.
This is different. Okay, no, I got to tell you, this is kind of funny actually. But so this is the pantry. So all my dry goods, all that's going to be in here. My dishes, all that can be here. I've got that cart. I don't know. You see that cart that's protecting my head against
For
that
serving.
glass, which it didn't protect me all that well, as you can see. Anyway, so you just load up your dishes and all that, and just run them around and set. And so those carts. Where'd that cart go? It slides in here.
So you just pull out what you need.
So you just pull out. It's got all the pots. It's going to have pots and pans and all that kind of stuff. And no, like I said, no cabinets.
So what goes here?
We're going to put steel.
The steel will go here.
Yeah, yeah.
Just face it.
And we're going to wrap it.
Okay.
And they're going to wrap it.
So it's pliable. You can bend it. It's not.
Yeah, no, these guys are good at the steel roof. panels.
Right,
It's not
right.
the 18 gauge.
Oh, it's not
Yeah,
that
yeah,
rust
yeah.
stuff.
No, no, no. it's not.
Oh, okay, okay.
This is the rust stuff here.
right. That's what I was saying.
That's
Like,
the
I don't know
rust.
how you were going to bend that. Yeah.
Yeah. It is bendable, but I could do it. Maybe you couldn't do it.
I
but
could do it. You could do it.
Anyway, yeah, so I wanted to do the commercial kitchen here, big range, fridge. So the other thing I did is, this is, you pointed this out the other day. I raised this up
Right.
because I'm not as tall as I used to be, but still tall enough that it's easy for handling
You're not,
here.
You're like, yeah.
You're not bending over, right? Which is, you know, as we talked about, people are taller now than they were,
Yeah.
you know, 50 years ago. So
Yeah.
anyway, so that was my
Well, then
thought
you
process.
know, if you're entertained, you got the whole thing happening here anyway.
Well, and
Love
that was
this is
what's that?
crazy looking.
I know. Okay, so here's the other thing you and I chatted about. So when you're standing here and I'm cooking, designed it, put the fireplace up, raised it up so you can actually see the fire while you're either entertaining or doing whatever you're doing. So Timber Kit, they did all of the timber frame construction in here. When we first looked at it, they designed it with just structural beams and that was it.
Yeah.
And then decided to add in the extra beams in here just to give it a look
Yeah.
to it.
I love the dowels and everything, right? Like,
Oh
it's
yeah,
just
no,
like-
and they also did all the burnt wood. So when we built the place, we actually kind of reversed things and we put the ceiling on first. And then we built the frame, insulated it,
then you're
and then
sealed.
covered it, and then put the steel roof on. Yep.
But these, and then like these windows and doors that he's got here are, yeah, like they just
The glide.
glide.
And it took 8 guys to carry one of those
One panel.
panels. Yeah, 8 guys.
But just look at how easy it. Crazy.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, and then remember the show there. Show them that window there. How you got how the screen and everything's
Oh, yeah,
incorporated.
yeah. Yeah, so these are all triple glazed too, which is
Yeah.
nice. So, but these screens like this, and then you can open up the window this way for lots of air,
Yeah.
obviously. But then if it's raining, it's an awning window.
You can always have the
And
screen
then
and
you
then
can
the
put the
screen.
screen, and you can lock it, which is pretty amazing. So we did all live edge here. You know, because of the building code, I had this idea of what to do with the spindles, and it was going to be kind of an artistic thing.
No.
Not going to happen because it's climbable.
Yeah.
So I just cut these steel, galvanized steel, with the attachments and
It's like gas
created
pipe, right? Is that what it is? Gas pipe?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Just kind of so it's got a bit of a, as you can kind of notice here, it's kind of got a commercial, industrial look, kind of a
Got everything going
traditional-
on, man.
It's kind of it's a cluster
Of things.
thing
Yeah.
going on.
Yeah, I mean, you're keeping the same theme, like, with the black.
Yeah, kind of that industrial
look.
feel again. Yeah, and then I've got these they haven't put the fans up, but the fans go up into this timber frame. So we
Oh,
had
yeah, I
to
see
pre-wire all that. Like when we did the roof,
Yeah. Oh, you did it all from above, yeah.
yeah, we had to put the electrical in. But so I don't like the fans that come straight down on you. So I've got these fans that actually are rotating and they'll circulate the air in the
Oh, I
building
see.
instead of being straight down on top.
And now you got the stone. The last time I was here, the stone wasn't
Yeah, I
up
got
yet.
the stone going on right now, and I've got. Oh, I just ordered one of those the non-combustible mantles
Right.
because that was a big issue.
Sure
Because
it
if
is.
it's combustible,
Yeah,
gotta
for
be
every,
laid out-
what is
it'd
it?
probably be
Every,
up here.
every inch you come out, you
it
gotta go.
would be up here.
Yeah.
But because it's non-combustible, I can move it actually down to here.
Right.
But we're going to put it about here,
Just to the top of the arch.
just top of the arch, and then the TV above that. Hey, we're going here because it's the sunroom.
Sunroom where there's no sun.
Oh, sunroom, no, sorry, 3-season room.
3-season room.
So this one hasn't been finished yet, but we got 3-season room. It's got the sunscape windows,
Yeah.
which are the plastic, and they can pop off, so it can be just full of screen. And then I'm going to put a little freestanding fireplace in here, and this is going to be my 3-season room.
And then those are your doors over here
Oh yeah, yeah. So
that you had made up.
yeah,
Are you putting all this out here too?
this is all the elm
Yeah, is that
for
going
the
here?
floor. Yeah. Yeah.
Look at it, it's all reclaimed. Look at it, it's all reclaimed.
Oh, so yeah.
Got
Well, this
all the wormholes
this
and
is what they do is for a timber frame, like for timbers, and
Right.
they just mill them. So this is about 150-year-old elm.
Yeah, they're beams, like the
yeah,
beams, right? Yeah.
And then they mill them and T&G them, and
No, they look great.
then these are the doors I had made out of old barn board.
Going with the theme.
We're not sure what that theme is, but we're going with the theme. So I've got all these. These are 96-inch doors, so to buy them, they were expensive.
Right.
So I had them made. I found this guy off a marketplace. If you start hunting around, you find these people. And so he made me up 12 doors.
So have you decided which side yet?
Yeah.
Which side you going?
Lou and I agree.
With that one?
This side.
That's what I think.
This is going to be the side that's going to, yeah.
So you had two choices, this side
Or,
yeah. Or a table.
okay, stop it. Yeah, or that, which is, yeah, definitely got to be the other side.
Put that in the comments.
So the guy told me that did the doors, I said, so how did you stain them? Because he's got a couple that were really stained beautiful. And I said, how did you stain them? He used vegetable oil.
Oh, really? You just, yeah?
He says, well, it's a lot cheaper.
True.
So,
But you're going to have to do that every once in a while then.
well, I don't know. I guess so. I don't know.
And this is like a heatilator, right? So this thing will,
It pumps
Is there
into
a
the
fan?
basement as well. Yeah,
is there a fan? Okay.
yeah, yeah. I think it's going to be,
Oh, you'll be toasty in here.
oh, it's going to be, I can't believe it even when we were
yeah.
during the fall here.
Is
Never
this
had
triple
heat on.
glazed too?
No, the doors are
There's
not
a-
triple glazed.
But everything else?
Just the windows are, yeah. So you can't really see it, but
Oh, here it is, here.
you see this aluminum deck. It is actually pretty cool.
Yeah, like you don't, like,
No, it's grippy.
there's no slip, eh?
What do you think?
It's crazy,
It's
man.
different.
Yeah, no, we'll stick with that. It is
You're
different.
being so kind.
No, this is cool though. I mean, I like the rust.
So I got that. So that idea, I mean, obviously it's been used for hundreds of years. I mean, they've been doing it for a long time. But Lou's daughter and son-in-law have a business out in the East Coast, and they do modular homes, and they actually do the whole building
Out of that,
in that stuff.
Yeah.
And it looks nice.
looks really good.
Yeah, it looks different. So just one bedroom up here. Again, with all the, so you can see that we did the standing seam
For the ceiling.
for the
Yeah.
ceiling in here, which was,
So he used
I
the,
would- so-
he used the roof on the inside of the roof.
yeah. Well, see, originally Lou and I talked about doing that room, but it just didn't work out with the construction, so decided
Right.
to do it with the burnt wood, then bring that back, and then we had the opportunity to do it in here, which
Yeah. No, it's different. Yeah, no, it breaks it up for sure.
little propane
Yeah.
fireplace in here.
There you can see part of his floor.
Oh, here, this is a good spot right here. This is actually, I'll pull it up. Yeah, you can see, isn't that beautiful?
Yeah, that's awesome.
Just hope it stays that way with the paper on there.
Oh yeah, it will.
So a smaller walk-in closet, put a washer and dryer in the walk-in closet.
This is your bathtub.
Some bathtub, and we're gonna put the the cord steel on here,
Okay.
just as a backing to this. And then I did all live edge on the.
Of course.
Why not, right? We had it. So we did the cabinets with the live edge.
And
then there's a vessel sinks
then
go
you have
on
the
there.
vessel sink going on.
Yeah, I don't know if I got it around here. We're gonna do the steel ceiling in here too.
Right.
The standing seam, and then shower.
See, so some people do make mistakes.
Pick me.
Here, come and have a look.
What do you mean? Yeah, true.
Tell me when you ever seen a shower with hardwood floor.
I'm starting a new trend.
Sure.
I'm starting a new
Probably,
trend.
it probably lasts if that stuff's so hard.
Yeah, true enough. Building code, because this is,
Right.
I gotta block this off. So I just sent an email off to the building inspector because I'd like to use this piece of wood,
Your live edge.
the live edge, here. But I don't know if that's gonna be a climbable
Oh, right.
situation or not. And it's so, I mean, I'm really just putting this and then one of these posts. That's it.
You don't have to put anything across?
No, just to block somebody accessing.
Really?
Well, we're going to find out.
Because you can still,
I know,
Go
but you have to
from
do the
here.
whole thing.
then you'd have to do the whole
Yeah.
thing.
Well, I'm going to find out.
Yeah.
I mean, worst case is I have to do it, you know.
Or just
Or
put-
maybe
or
it's
just
a
put-
small
or just-
return.
Or, well, you know what? Use something like this. Put a couple glass panels in so you get the glass coming here.
Yeah, that's true, yeah.
Got everything else in here. You may as well have some glass.
Oh, God. Okay, so, because we do a lot of live edge here. So we
Yeah.
did a live edge stairs here. And because on the tread with the live edge, it you know, there's undulations, if you want to call it that, you know,
Yeah.
and it has to have a straight edge with the building. It's preferred on the building code. So what we've done is we're going to cap these with the pine. Still, I can keep the live edge. When you look up here, you still see the live edge.
Yeah.
And that's gonna, I think it actually looks great, and it protects the stairs too. So we're doing the burnt wood down here, but it only has a certain amount of burnt wood.
What left, yeah.
So now we're going to the pine
For the ceiling.
on the ceiling and the bulkheads. And then what I think we're gonna do is gonna stain this.
More?
Well,
Oh, yeah?
there's a blue. It's got like a Wedgwood blue, and it actually looks amazing on here. I don't have a piece here. I'll send you a picture of it. Just to get a transition between the upstairs and downstairs, give a bit of color down here. So that's the idea. And it actually doesn't fill in, it just fills in the lighter part, not
yeah?
the dark part, which actually looks really cool.
Oh, that'll be interesting to see. Yeah.
Yeah. So,
So
down
what's
here,
it? What's this? Another bed? Is this bed?
no, this is bathroom here.
Oh, this is the bathroom, right?
Yeah. We don't have any lights on in here, but bathroom here,
So this is all,
and it's all accessible.
accessible. Yeah.
Yep. And then bedroom here, family room,
More doors.
more doors. And then I'm going to do an entertainment thing here. I'm going to get the boys here to build this, and I have this wacky idea, but it's going to have barn doors on it.
All right.
So when it's shut, this is going to be the TV space. It's going to be bookshelves on both sides. And then when you open up the barn doors, it's just going to be the TV.
Oh, I
And
see.
it'll cover up.
And then what? And then when you close it, it'll just be cabinets.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
I think it's going to look all right.
So this is black tape. So when you go on the other side, because pine is going to shrink.
Well, you need to
so you
see
don't
some of
see
it
the
already.
so you don't see the shadows,
Yeah, you don't get the shadow line.
because it's all going to shrink.
So we used what was available. So we used duct tape. We used plastic.
Whatever they could find. It was
Anything
black.
that was black, we spray painted. we did a little bit of everything. And then laundry here.
Mechanical room.
This is that's that little storage room that you saw from outside. And so we're using this as our paint room right now.
For now.
So all the trim is being painted up here. It's going to be the black and.
And there's your furnace and everything else.
Yep. So full mechanical in here. What I did, because I'm on solar, we went to an oversized pressure tank so that the pumps are not turning off and on as much when you're running the water.
Right.
Because it's hard on the system with the startup, of the
It
pump.
draws so much, right?
That was my recommendation from my electrician friend here who's hiding.
And what's this going to be here, Doug?
So that's mine, and my grandson has decided that he likes to do flight simulator stuff.
No.
So we're going to build a little flight simulator room here so that we can pretend we were flying.
Jeez.
I know. Hey, what we do for our grandkids, right?
It's true. But in here, you'll just rip trim and just finish
with the
off
black.
the edges.
Yep. And then I've got to put a chairlift in here, like for Kyle.
Yeah.
So I had to, again, we all make mistakes when we build things. So right now, there's a new system out that will take a full wheelchair up here, but it's new because this is about a ½ an inch too narrow.
To get, I see.
Yeah. And unfortunately, we didn't pick that up. Mistake.
Right.
So we're gonna have to put either a chairlift or whatever to get him up and down.
Nice.
From one floor to the next.
But you also, you and I talked about maybe in the summer, you could always get them just to lift.
Outside here.
Out here, right?
Yeah.
Just lift, because once he gets up to the deck, you're good, right?
Yeah. So that was the other thing with that aluminum decking. So it actually produces the water barrier as
Right.
well.
So,
right.
yeah.
So I didn't have to put a.
It's just everything just locks together.
It's all locked together with channels, so everything's on a bit of a slope. So all the water that hits just goes off the end here. So keeps this nice and dry.
Yeah.
And so this is going to be a country. We're going to do an outdoor kitchen down here, and
What other? What's the name? You can get this in all kinds of colors,
oh,
right?
yeah, gray, and there's but not a huge amount of colors. I think there's about 4 or 5 different colors. Like gray, the couple different
You have to
shades
give
of
me
gray, brown.
You have to give me who this is.
Oh, I will for sure. Yeah, yeah.
So I might be able to use it on one of our things.
Oh, so the test is going to be in the summertime with the heat. That's going to be the test.
Right.
On it, because a lot of the
Well, the composites.
the composites heat up, and
Yeah, they get hot for sure.
yeah, I mean everything doesn't matter,
Yeah.
but just how hot it gets.
Yeah.
Oh, and then my grandkids have decided this is going to be their fort.
Oh, nice.
So we're going to cover this in.
I love a fort.
And we put a door over there, and I actually had the electrician run a little electrical in here for them. So
And what are you going to close it in with?
just lattice, tight lattice.
Oh, okay.
It's not going
So
to
they
be
get- right,
sealed,
Yeah.
but it's kind of a fun place for them to, I don't know, they
Yeah.
build stuff in there.
Oh, that's cool. No pots here. Just
Just in here.
just in here.
I'm not a real fan of pot lights. It's just
Yeah.
me.
So you're just going to do
And
the
we
fixtures.
kind of, I like it kind of the darker.
Yeah.
We got a lot of natural
I
light
can see.
anyway.
I can see you like it a little darker.
Oh,
Let's burn everything we can. All good.
anyway, so the whole idea is to let the outside in with lots of windows.
Yeah.
In the summertime, you're living outside. You got the big deck up and down. We got a protected deck down here, so we can.
And these things got screens, right? These big doors, they all got screens.
Oh
right?
yeah. Oh, they're actually pretty cool. I don't know. This one's got so much dirt on it, but
Oh, that's right. It's like the accordion, right? Yeah.
it's got a lot of dirt in it. Kind of cool.
It is very cool.
Yeah, so the whole idea is again, you're living outside during the summertime. In the wintertime, I wanted something that was going to be cozy with a fireplace.
You'll see all the snow.
Yeah. So you can just, enjoy looking outside when it's winter and not having to.
Yeah. Enjoy the elements.
Well, I'm going to take my tractor. I'm going to cut a skating trail out on the bay here.
Dude,
So-
you're gonna end up going through the ice.
No. It's only 5 feet deep anyway. But you can bring your skates up. We can go skating.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Together,
Sure.
we can hold hands and go skating.
That's neat, eh? You got the black pipe for all your.
So that's to
for
run
your
the
wires,
electrical
right?
up
Yeah.
because I got track lights going in there. Again, try to keep the light level down. Don't like lots
So
of
you
lights.
got track on top of these? Gonna
Tracks
shoot up?
on top, and it'll shine up
Nice.
into the ceiling
Right.
to pick up some of the architecture. You know, the beams and stuff like
Yeah.
that. And then everything's on dim, like dimmable. So because again with the solar, you got to be
You
so
have to,
careful,
right.
right? So.
Yeah, so I guess that is a lot of. There's something that you have to learn about just having solar, right?
You got to manage it. It is, and it's
Like it is, you
like you have to look at the
manage-
weather. You have to look at the weather. Like it's we got cloudy days,
Right.
So do you use it all your power up in one day, or you try and keep the power, conserve it over
Right.
a few days, So.
So your generator has come on already.
Oh God, yeah. Oh
Right.
yeah. Well, with construction,
Right.
I mean, just the starting and stopping of saws,
It sucks
kills
it,
the power.
draws
Yeah.
it, yeah.
Yeah. So we've had to run the generator.
So let's just say you go away. How does this work?
So everything's on my app. I can control the whole system on my app.
So if you had a week of cloudy days and the battery drops down,
It automatically comes on. So the generator, as soon as it-
automatically kicks in at a certain point.
10%. So it gets down 10%, it'll kick on, take it back up to 90, and then
Oh,
shuts it down.
if it only drops 10%, it
No,
comes
no,
on.
no. If the batteries go down to
Or
10%,
to 10%.
it then charges it back up to 90%.
Cool.
So yeah, and then but I can be anywhere, and I can have I can turn the generator off and on, set everything. I mean, that's the nice part about new construction.
Yeah.
Is the technology means
Yeah.
you can be away and still know what's going
Maintain
on
it
in your
a
home.
while. Yeah, for sure.
So temperature wise or whatever. So yeah, so the whole system I can run off of the app on my phone. Oh, you know what? No, but thanks for coming up and spending time in here, taking a look at this place.
Yeah, no, thank you for letting us shoot this because I think it's going to show some interest, right? Some people maybe get some different ideas or whatever, but
Well, I think every house should have the person's personality in it.
yeah,
I mean, that's what it's all about. You and I chatted about that the other day. Was when you're talking to somebody, it's so easy to talk about history,
right.
Because you're comfortable with history. You're not as comfortable with the future.
Yeah.
This is a combination of all the things that I really like, and I don't like. And
It's
I
who
don't
you are,
like.
man.
And it's not perfect, but I'm not perfect.
You're not?
No, I'm not. I know. Hard to believe.
Almost.
So yeah, I think all these kind of places should have their personality in it. This is my personality,
Yeah.
and Lou's, Lou is very much part of this too.
Yeah, no.
It's gonna be interesting when you come back and take a look at it when it's finished.
Yeah.
So
No, thanks again, man. Like like I said, it's
Always a
I
pleasure.
wanted our viewers to see. What else could be done other than just drywall and square boxes and brick, right?
yeah.
So. All right.
Cool. Awesome, brother.
Good seeing you, man. See you soon. All right.
Thanks. Cheers.
We're out.